In today's world, we need to be prepared to keep ourselves and our family safe. In Guns & Ammo's new personal defense video series, we're going to give you tools, tactics, and techniques so that you can protect yourself and your family. One of the most common ways to conceal a pistol is to wear it on your hip. And by that I mean as a right-handed shooter in the 3 o'clock position along your waist, as a left-handed shooter in the 9 o'clock position. Here I'm wearing in the 3 o'clock position in a Kydex holster. This is a C&G Trinity holster, and there's a couple things I like about this. First of all, you'll notice how this is cut pretty low right here so you can get out of the holster in a hurry, and that also aids in reholstering, which I'll get to in just a bit. Now, when you're wearing a gun outside the waistband like this, there's room for your hand, so it's a very comfortable, it's a very efficient way to draw. Of all the concealed carry locations, this is probably the most natural. And really, it's just like you don't have a garment on at all, except for you just hook the garment a little bit to get to your gun. Let me demonstrate that for you nice and slowly. Wherever my starting point is, wherever my hands are, I want them to move simultaneously. The left hand is coming in to my chest because from here, it can better receive the pistol. My right hand is gonna hook high on the garment, and I'm not gonna do some crazy thing like that because that's not efficient. I'm wasting time. So what I wanna do is just hook here, just move the garment enough. I wanna stay in contact and slide right down my body to grip the pistol with that nice, good 3-finger grip. It's important that you establish that grip early, otherwise you're gonna be fumbling around and it's gonna be very difficult for you to control recoil. Now from here, all I do is I bring my elbow up as far as I can without contorting my body. So I just come up like this, and then to orient the pistol to the threat, I simply lower my elbow. Now what I'm gonna do is join my second hand. I do that by coming up underneath the trigger guard here, and I'm gonna roll this hand over and squeeze. So I come up to this position, roll over, and I squeeze real tightly, start to look for the shot, and there I have it, just like that. You also need to be careful how you holster the pistol. That's where people accidentally shoot themselves. So from here, what I'm gonna do is just the reverse of the draw stroke. I'm gonna cant the pistol just slightly so the bottom of the magazine will help to move my garment out of the way. Then I'm gonna drop down into the holster. Another thing you wanna consider is you wanna make sure you bring the gun up and then out, like an upside down L. You don't want to do something like this where you're scooping, because now I can't fire until I bring the gun all the way up. And also, if there's a table or something or in close quarters, your adversary could prevent you from getting your muzzle on target. For the same reason, you don't want to do this type of motion. You want to come up and out. Demonstrate that one last time here. Up, out, hit. Also, what I want to do is I want to stay out there, make sure I don't need to fire again. Then at some point, I want to scan for additional threats and then come back to the holster. Now listen to this click. I like that about Kydex holsters, how it snaps solidly into place. And also Kydex has less friction, so you're gonna have an easier and oftentimes a faster draw stroke than when you're using a leather holster. So there's some considerations for drawing from the hip carry position. Be sure and check out our other videos from Guns & Ammo's Personal Defense.